Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast anonymously sponsored. In this week's parsha, the Torah prohibits various kinds of mourning. And in fact, we'll talk about the other laws. You can't cut yourself, etc. But the question is, why is the mourning period for the tragic loss of a child, which is not natural, only 30 days, but for a parent it's 12 months, which is a little bit more in the natural order of things? Why is this the case? So this question, Rabbi Yosef Strasser writes, was raised when Rabbi Teitz and Rabbi Hutner went to be Menachem Ovel the Rav Soloveitchik. They went to comfort him on the death of his wife. So Hutner suggested that death of a parent, a person becomes more removed from Har Sinai, because each generation is further away from Har Sinai, so therefore we're mourning that. Rabbi Teitz pointed out that all other relatives can technically be replaced. A parent could have more children, you can get another wife, but that's why it's a different kind of situation. Can be replaced, but a parent cannot be replaced. You can't get another parent. God, you can have another child. Even these are all tragic circumstances, but that's what Rav Teitz pointed out. However, Rav Soloveitchik said the question itself has the answer, because it's a unnatural kind of death. When, God forbid, when a parent loses a child, it's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. So he says, since that's a tragic situation, people will be excessive mourning, so the Torah limits it to 30 days. It's unnatural. However, Rabbi Sarrasin points out that really a person needs advice throughout his whole life. And the reason why we have a whole year cycle is you have to go through every holiday to remember what our parents did, to really attach ourselves to a parent. Takes a whole year. Nobody should have any mourning, but this is just an interesting insight, because it's always wondered is why when somebody, God forbid, loses a child, it's only 30 days for a parent is a year. And this is why I think one of the best answers, of course, you need a year to reflect every holiday. I know myself, when I lost my father, you think, how did he conduct the Seder? How he built the sukkah, etc. It's a way of connecting to our parents throughout the year. Have a wonderful day.